In Alabama, there was a recent prosecution of a former Democratic governor named Don Siegelman. Although he was ultimately convicted of several counts, there are serious allegations that his case was politically motivated and selectively prosecuted. A Republican lawyer from Alabama, Jill Simpson, has apparently sworn under oath that an Alabama political figure told her that Karl Rove pushed the Justice Department to bring political corruption charges against Mr. Siegelman. She also testified that the son of Alabama's current governor told her that a Republican judge would, quote, hang Don Siegelman, unquote. It's also been suggested that when the case against Mr. Siegelman was faltering, this political pressure caused people at the department to demand prosecutors, quote, take another look at everything, unquote. And there are other troubling allegations that are a matter of public record. And given what we've seen in the Justice Department, again, no smoking gun, but a series of these types of issues, I've read about this. I don't know the specific facts, but it greatly troubles me. It greatly troubles me that perhaps this case was politically brought. My chief counsel, who was a prosecutor in the U.S. Attorney's Office, the same one you served in, said, well, he was convicted, but that doesn't really answer the question, per se. So I'm not accusing anyone of anything, and I don't know all the facts, but I'd like you to learn the facts and report back. And so I'm asking you, you know, you've demonstrated you're a no-nonsense public servant. As good as your intentions are, we can't have a proper house cleaning without resolving lingering issues and doubts. In the spirit of making a fresh start and restoring public confidence that politics has been removed from the department, I would ask you to personally look into the Siegelman matter and just report back to us what you find. Would you be willing to do that?
Well, I don't know what stage the Siegelman case is at.
He's convicted. He's in prison. Let me rephrase the question. Would you take a look at it? If there is a possibility, and the case is ongoing because of appeal, would you be willing, if after the appeal is completed, particularly if there's no remand, or it's not admissible, these new facts are not admissible, determined by that court, would you be willing to take a look at this?
I'd certainly be willing to take a look at it.
Okay. Thank you. I have a brief amount of time left. I just have a couple of questions here about, again, disproportionate prosecution of Democrats. I'm going to be quick here because my time is running out. Donald Shields from the University of Missouri and John Cragen from Illinois State University did a study of prosecutions. Again, we see this in the backdrop of what we've seen over the last few months, what we've learned through the chairman's leadership on this investigation. The two professors of communication compiled a database of 375 investigations and indictments of candidates and elected officials by U.S. attorneys. The preliminary findings suggest that Democratic office holders and office seekers are investigated 7 times as often as Republican ones. Obviously, there may be the situation where there was 7 times as much corruption brought to the attention of the U.S. attorney among Democrats, but if you believe sort of bad people are sort of sprinkled throughout the political system rather evenly, that is not one that goes down easy or well. I'd ask you to take a personal look at the study, see what you think, and if you thought it had some merit, undertake a study of your own to determine whether there is not improper or uneven treatment going on.
I will take a look at the study, and I also can tell you I believe that neither party has a monopoly on either virtue or vice.